one.
You are watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com. I'm Alex Perez.
I'm Captain America.
Captain
I'm
America,
Captain America. And today,
aka
aka Mike Morales in
Mike
in,
Morales.
in San Antonio, um, we are going to do something that we've been wanting to do for a long time, and we're going to try some Ilegal Mezcal. You people have probably already seen this. It's just about everywhere. It's infiltrating tequila bars, turning mezcal bars inside out. It's got a wonderful original story, and you probably have run into their brand ambassador. His name is uh, Gilbert Marquez, who looks like a model. You could probably see pictures of him on the website. In fact, you can catch him on Tequila Aficionado also, because I believe I interviewed them for an article that I did for a magazine. They're and in fact, it's either on TA or my own website at tequilajournalist.com. But he was working at the time with Marco Ramos, who, and I think Marco is also a part-time brand ambassador for Ilegal. And these two guys have hit it off so well. But Gilbert is this amazing mixologist, and with a really good-looking guy. And you'll see a lot of pictures if you follow me on Facebook or Twitter. You'll see a lot of pictures of us together, and he and Marco together. They're very good friends, and they turned us on to Ilegal. So this,
Very cool.
Alex, this is at 40 ABV. It's a non-traditional strength, so I would consider this a gateway tequila. It's one of the first ones, besides, I think, Ron Cooper's tequila mezcals. This was the second one that actually came onto the scene.
Now this is a Joven.
This is a Joven, so it's unaged. Okay. The way the story goes, there's a bar in Guatemala called Café No Sé, and the story goes that the owner, Mr. Rexer, I believe he said it was a John Rexer, an expatriate, and he would go into Mexico and smuggle mezcal for his bar, thus the name Ilegal. And it's spelled, you'll notice it's not spelled illegal like it is in English. It's ilegal. It's the Spanish spelling. So
Two L's, right?
one L.
Oh, one L, sorry.
So this is a Joven, so it's unaged. When we poured it, you still see the bubbles like you do with some of the mezcals, that almost every mezcal virtually. Um, they tend to be very naturally produced. It is a big difference as to how they produce it versus tequila. It's not industrialized, and if you read their website, they're completely anti-industrial. Um, and they have a slew of cocktails, very imaginative cocktails.
Well, it's got a nice color to it. It's colorless, but it's not pristine. But
No, and it's not meant to be. It really isn't. With the process of it being, I believe these are pit roasted,
yeah,
like most mezcals.
yeah, the way good it goes through that process.
Um, let's see here. Ingredients: 100% agave, Oaxacan sun, water, and thyme.
Hmm.
That's it.
So
So
it's a little deceiving because, obviously because if you're a tequila drinker, you smell the nose. The nose, obviously, it's smoke. It's not wood when it comes to a Joven. It's got a nice nose.
yeah, it's very light on the smoke. At the higher alcohol by volumes, anything higher than 40 ABV, you'll 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 smell a lot more smoke. Everything is way more intense.
And you can smell the agave.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is espadín, by the way. This is, I believe
Okay.
that that is all that they're using for
Yeah.
Ilegal is espadín, because there are mezcals that are made with whole different plants.
Mm.
Mm, 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 mm.
Nice. Are you using the
See this?
gourd?
I'm going to use a gourd. You
Hmm.
know, there, uh, a good friend of ours just came back. Jason Lerner, who is the proprietor of Masa Azul in Chicago, just got back from his first tequila interchange project trip with David Suro and a whole slew of other people. And David's taken these wonderful pictures because he takes them not only to tequila distilleries but also to mezcal makers. And there really is only one way to drink mezcal, and it's either in a gourd or in the clay copitas that Ron Cooper um, promotes.
See, I'll take
And
my.
yeah, you have the clay copita, don't you?
I got a gourd right here.
Oh, there you go. I think these actually didn't these come from Ilegal?
Courtesy of
Mestizo.
no. This is another sombra.
Oh, Sombra. Yeah, now Sombra's another one that we've had some really excellent, mezcals all year.
Yeah,
But
we've had some great mezcals this year.
yeah, and they're making really great inroads now. Oh man, you just don't lose it. It just adds to it. Mm. It's almost better out of a gourd, because there's no real glassware for mezcal. It hasn't been developed yet. I'm sure that somebody is trying to, but traditionally, it's either out of a gourd or a clay copita, as what you may have seen. Some of the other mezcals, like Del Maguey, will be served.
It almost makes you feel like sitting outside around a fire with some friends, sipping from a gourd.
You know, if it's good enough for the distiller and the people in Oaxaca, it's good enough for us, man. Here at Tequila Aficionado. Um, what do you say about espadín? I mean, you know, um, it's very subtle on the smoke, almost like I want to say, depending on what their process is, some people actually cover these roasting pits with banana leaves, and so sometimes I'll smell banana. But I'm not even talking
How
like
did this
banana
come?
banana, more like plátano, plantain banana.
I mean, I do get the agave. I do get the. I would get some pepper also, some white pepper, along with the smokiness.
There's earth. There's definitely an earthiness
Oh, yeah.
involved. I mean, you don't have to go far. That's the beauty of mezcal. It doesn't, even at the 40 ABV, at the 80 proof, it doesn't hide from you. It's not like some tequilas you really got to dig and go into your glass, and
Oh,
you
it's got a
know,
nice nose. It's got some citrus notes too.
it does. Even
So yeah.
even from this length, I'll get like a little bit of banana.
Are you getting banana?
I'm getting just a little bit, but just a hair. I don't know. And when I say banana, here's what I'm going to tell you. It's boiled banana. All right. And the reason I say boiled is because every country has its own version of a tamale. Every Latin American country has its own version of a tamale. In Nicaragua, where my folks are from, they make something called a nacatamal, and it's wrapped in a banana leaf. And what you do traditionally is you to heat them up, you boil them in hot water. Well, it's wrapped in a banana leaf. So when that starts to boil, that boiled smell like a stew or a like a steam. That's how I smell the banana in this thing. It's like a steamed banana.
I get you.
And I know that you've had tamales before, and you've had them probably stuffed wrapped in banana leaves. Even if it's just like Filipino dishes are wrapped in banana leaves as well. Um, if you try to make puerco pibil, it's wrapped in a banana leaf, and depending on where you're from, last time I made it, I had to buy my banana leaves frozen, and they came from Vietnam. Because where I was living, there are no banana. There were at the time there are no banana trees here in Texas. They grow everywhere. In Southern California, they grow everywhere. You can just pull them off a tree and use them.
Good stuff.
This is just beautiful, man. And at the
Look,
40 ABV, it's not aggressive. It's just very very drinkable, very sippable. Like I say, look at their website. You'll see a lot of Gilbert's cocktails. He's all over the country, primarily Southern California. It goes back to Oaxaca. He's doing something with a bar in Atlanta, Georgia. The guy is everywhere, and he's really a genius. If you can get to tequilajournalist.com, you can see him interviewed by me having to do with another article, and he'll explain to you his idea of a cocktail and how it needs to be simple so as not to be too scary for the customer. And he follows that. He's got his own ideas. So what are we what are we talking about here? Brand of Promise nominee?
I definitely think so.
And honestly, Alex, I think that because they've been around for a little bit under what Del Maguey has been. It would be interesting to post them. We don't have any Del Maguey. We haven't had any yet. But that would definitely be a legacy award. But I think this is also, I think this qualifies as a legacy award because other than Del Maguey, when this one came on the scene, this was what Del Maguey gave us agave mezcal awareness, and these guys put it on the map.
Most definitely, I agree.
So
I agree.
I think in the legacy category at 40 ABV for Espadin, you cannot go wrong with this. This is just really beautiful stuff.
It's delicious.
Yeah, and for those people who are afraid of trying it, it's a great gateway. I
Oh,
think it's really elegant. It's different. It really is because you and I have had gateways all year long for Espadin, some really great ones. And I think that this really does the takes it to a point where it's elegant, even though they like to, it's illegal, you know, it's illegal. But
I like it. I like it a lot.
I do too. I think it's very drinkable. Go get yourself some. It's a obviously it's going to have a little higher price point than your average tequila, but it's well worth getting um, to give you a real good idea of what is available out there in the market when it comes to mezcals, and there's more coming. Believe me, we've got a whole slew coming already, and we've barely touched the surface this year. So go get it. Ilegal Mezcal. I'm Mike Morales here in Texas.
I'm Alex Perez. You've been watching Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado, part of Tequila Aficionado Media. And as always, sip wisely.